I want to ask you, though, with regards to regulatory clarity and having a real framework, how will that help Bitcoin in a real sense?
Bitcoin will actually benefit by having some of the bad actors regulated, disclosed, and out of the scene. Because for some people, they don't understand the difference between Bitcoin and an altcoin. And there are a lot of altcoins that are just fraudulent. They are scams. So they should be under the control and jurisdiction of the SEC, because the SEC really is good at disclosure and consumer protection. So as soon as more of the bad actors can be dismissed, the better it looks for Bitcoin because of its complete decentralization and the qualities that make it digital gold. So regulation is actually good for Bitcoin because among all the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is going to emerge as the gold standard.
Hey, everybody. It's Eri from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and I've got a few issues with this clip. Let's go. The fact that she is a senator and she is taking a position that if it's not Bitcoin, it's an altcoin that falls into the bad actor category and should be dismissed is despicable. Governments should not be picking winners and losers. That is up to the market. She doesn't understand what completely decentralized means. And XRP is one of many others that are truly completely decentralized. And the most important point I want to bring out is that utility matters. Utility matters. XRP has utility. Lummis is not good for crypto. And speaking of Max Kaiser, yeah, I have to tell you, John Deaton points it out quite well. This is Max's 5th or 6th tweet about XRP in the last couple of days alone. Somebody has XRP on his mind 24/7. And he goes on to tell Max, I have to write a legal brief about XRP within the next couple of weeks and submit it to the court, but I don't think about XRP as often as you do. Well, I want to tell you that I think it was John that said, didn't XRP live rent-free in his head? Well, wait until the cats have kittens, the dogs pee on his sofa, and the relatives move in.
The thing that pisses me off the most about Max statements is the fact Bitcoin maximal, being a Bitcoiner, being part of crypto, operating in a true decentralized economy, you're technically supposed to have the libertarian ideology. You don't have to, but Max is a libertarian from what I've heard. How are you going to sit here and talk trash about one thing when we're all in this? We literally are all in this together. It's all the same crap. But then you want to sit here be petty for clout on the internet. You're a moron. Absolute moron.
That was Wendy O saying it like only Wendy O can. Max has been on a roll. And quite honestly, John Deaton has been quite on the roll as well, right back. And it was maybe his spend a bits tweet that got him going. Yeah, he was teasing Max that possibly could constitute cruel and unusual punishment, according to John, under the 8th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. So Max, definitely don't join in when John and Jay of Spend the Bits are both going to join Dr. Martin Heisbach Wednesday, October 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to discuss the Ripple lawsuit, updates, and outlooks, the SEC versus CFTC, and the unclarity that it has created within the digital asset ecosystem, and also how Spend the Bits, the mobile app that is on the XRP ledger, a solution that solves Bitcoin's problem of being slow and costly for payment and transfer transactions. Dr. Martin Heisbach is the head of research at Uphold, and you can find him on Twitter. Now I want to jump to one more clip with Senator Lummis, where it is very obvious that she and Gensler are throwing Ethereum under the bus. Have a listen.
Well, one of the interesting things that's happening is that while Ethereum has touted the advantages of being a proof of stake as opposed to proof of work, and that means it's environmentally more friendly, and people begin to embrace it, I think that there's very little understanding of how that can affect its more centralized approach. And one of the people who I think really understands that is Gary Gensler, who's the head of the SEC. And his voice on these issues is going to be important within this administration. So I'm pretty confident that the jury's still out with him on Ethereum and where it should fall in terms of a regulatory bucket. And we use this Howey test in our bill, which is a well understood, well defined test to help sort between what is a commodity and what is a security. And the characteristics of Ethereum may change over time as it goes from proof of work to proof of stake. And so I think one of the reasons that Gary Gensler has not weighed in, put his hand on the scale about Ethereum, is that he's probably looking at how this is going to affect its characteristics.
All right, everybody, I'm going to move to something that's a little more positive if you're an XRP holder, and this is Cindy Young. She is the managing director for Europe and the UK, and boy, she's been on her own little role, doing a lot of panels, doing a lot of interviews, doing a lot of presentations. Now, here is a video that was just uploaded about 3 days ago. It only had 30 views when I found it, and it's excellent. She's talking about XRP and ODL. Have a listen.
The beauty of how we operate, particularly around this sort of on-demand liquidity solution that we use, where we use XRP as a bridge currency, essentially to move fiat around the world, right, is really giving the benefits of blockchain technology and crypto to our kind of very traditionally operating finance functions, and again, heads of treasury, CFOs, typically our clients, without any exposure to that volatility, right? We take on that risk, and we use our expertise that developed again over the last sort of 10 years to make sure that, you know, we source the right asset from the market at the right time. We very much obviously believe in transparency is a very important topic, well, in any industry really, but especially in this. And, you know, we publish on our website, for example, our markets report where we disclose all the purchase and sales of XRP. But I think, again, the beauty is, like, it's actually interesting. A lot of times when I speak to our clients, they say, well, you know, don't even tell me you're a crypto company. I don't see you as a, you know, you help me do cross-border payments better, make sure that I have the right currency in the right company. And you provide me the technology that is on the back end that allow those benefits. So I think it is a really interesting way of bridging, again, that sort of traditional world, traditional finance world with the crypto world in a way that, again, brings those benefits of not having to park liquidity, manage working capital better, and not having to rely on, again, you know, constant forecasts and estimates and the operational burden and headache of, you know, having to know how much fund to park where, dealing with T+2-3 day kind of settlement times. Literally, you could be a treasurer sitting anywhere in the world and manage your global treasury operations pretty much at the click of a button anywhere in the world. And again, you're not exposed to the volatility of XRP or any other digital asset.
All right, everybody, let's jump to the fluff, and we're going to talk about the changing color of autumn. It has been published. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the map with the dates. And you can see that starting October 15th in the northern portion of Hokkaido, that is when the height of that season starts to show itself. And then you come down, you'll see Tokyo is about the 30th of November, all the way down to the southernmost island of Kyushu. And you can enjoy the autumn fall color until December 8th. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.